Hello and welcome back to another painting video. Today we are going to be painting Black Cat. So first things first, we're going to do her skin tone with this Gilliman's Flesh contrast paint. This one should be pretty simple, which is also like famous last words, right? So we'll see. We want to try to avoid the white areas as much as possible when we're painting her, so that we don't have to do a whole bunch of extra work. So I'm going to try to be careful here. I just globbed a whole bunch of stuff into her eye joints, her eye sockets, but I can fix it. Just soak it up a little bit with the brush. I'm not really a fan of this pose. I've seen people put her on like a street pole or something just to make it a little bit more sense, or like jumping over a missile or something. Like, that's cool, but I do not have the patience. Are her hands what's it called? Are her hands open, or are they gloves? I think they're gloves because she's like a thief. She's basically Black Widow. She's basically Catwoman, right? So we'll just leave it at that. Then we're going to take our black gray for the main bodysuit color. Let's just get some water on our brush to get nice thinned out paint. We'll try our best to thin out the paint anyway. Okay, and let's just start from the bottom. Trying our best, like I said, to preserve the fur so that we can leave it and not have to worry about it. Now let's work up the leg here. She's actually one of the better pieces in Marvel Crisis Protocol. If you look at winning lists and stuff, she's usually in them. I don't really plan on using her. She doesn't really fit with my playstyle, but if you want to be competitive, she's probably a good choice to start going off with. If you're looking into Web Warriors, but she's also a good like just fill into any list. Be careful around the fur. This is probably pretty boring of a model to paint, if I'm being honest. She is mostly black. You can do a lot with black if you want to like highlight it up with like a dark blue or a purple to kind of give it more of a different tinge than black. You can go back to my Vampire Lord video if you want to see stuff like that, which I might actually do for her. Also a little bit of the Agent Venom is a little bit of the same kind of deal. So again, just being careful around there. You're not really seeing down here, so you don't have to go crazy down there. Filling in her back. Okay, just looking over the model to see if I've missed any spots before I go on to the next area. Paint seems to be drying pretty smoothly. He said as he globbed in some paint. Okay, and we continue for here to get the shoulders. Continuing to avoid the fur. We're doing okay so far, but the face is going to be where it all falls apart for us. I mean, let's just be honest with ourselves and set expectations early. Getting that mask is not going to be easy for getting that mask is not going to be easy for us. And probably not getting, and probably the, what's it called? The choker as well will be a little challenging, but we gotta go for it. We gots to. Okay, so let's get our old man googly glasses on so I can see better and see the point of my glasses. I can see the point of my brush a lot better. I do a really good job of trying to point it here. And then we're going to go for the neck. It's important to have your paint thinned properly here, because that's what's going to help it stick to the model better. Because I've done this before with like thick paint, and then it kind of, you have to take a lot of stabs at it to try to get it on the model. So we didn't do terrible there. It's one part done. Now we gotta go for the mask. It's the same thing, just try your best. Use the edge of your brush as much as possible. And there we did it. We did it, you guys. Ooh. So now we can take our white just to touch up a couple spots that we, not a couple spots, this is like, I just think there's just one spot that we hit with the black that we weren't supposed to. Let's take that really quick. This is a little spot right here on the chest. Right there. And then we'll get our Gilliman's Flesh back. And then we're gonna hit this side right here. Just getting those there. So now what we can do, I did notice another black spot, or a spot that needs to be black. This is right here. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna dry brush with a purple, a dark purple. I don't know if I have a dark purple. We're gonna have to make one. So we're gonna take this blue violet and mix in a little bit of black to get the color that we want. And that's gonna help us here with the shading. You don't want too much black because then it's just gonna look like vomit. So let's do that. Let's get a small dry brush. And then we'll wipe most of it off. And then we'll start hitting kind of the top of the model. Just to give her a more variety. We're just hitting the top surfaces here. And now she's got just kind of like a little purple tint to her. It doesn't come out great on camera. Okay, and now we're going to take our, where are you? Gore-Grunta fur for the whip. And you know, we could do the whip black, but we're just trying to add contrast to the model, so give it more things to make it stand out. You kind of need those little extra bits to, when you're painting this all black model, just for me, just to give something else to look at than just pure black. Okay. And now we can take our brush and get a black wash, Nuln Oil, and get all over the hair and the fur. And that's gonna darken those up a bit and show all those details. We can actually hit the whole model if we wanted to, but it might hide a lot of the purple that we just did. So, you know, if you want to do that, go for it. Maybe do that before you do the purple. It's just going to help shade the fur. And the hair. Okay, and then we just gotta hit this little area here. And then, like we do for our bases, we got gunmetal for this piece of rebar that's on the floor. Just get that coated. I'm trying out some new audio stuff, so hopefully it makes the audio better. If it doesn't make the audio better and it actually is worse, well, I can't refilm, so because the model's painted. So there'll be a couple videos that have shit audio. So apologize in advance if it's not good. And then we take black. Oops, that black had too much purple in it. I thought I'd be able to get away with some of the black that I put down to mix into our purple, but I could not. So just get that, and we just want to really get in those cracks in there. And around here, get the base rim. Hopefully you can see like the difference between black and then her color. So like the base is black and then she is not. Let me see, I can probably grab her here. The spider web back here. Excuse me while I just paint the base rim here. Let's put her on a clamp so that I can handle it better. Okay. For my webs, I use the Skeleton Horde color contrast paint just to give that like brownish tinge. And then we take these broken wings. No, we take our medium sea gray and we just go over the top of all the cement, even if the black is wet, because it's gonna mix in there for us a little bit. We just kind of lightly go over the top here, leaving all the cracks. So you just gotta try to go as light as possible to get and just kind of there and there. Just hit those up, and that is how we paint Black Cat. As always, thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll catch you guys on the next one.